When trying to find the top 5 suburbs in Atlanta for families, we're going to look at things like the public school ratings, the affordability of homes, and the amount of things to do in those suburbs. So right now, let's talk about the top 5 suburbs in Metro Atlanta for families. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Victor. I'm a local real estate agent here in Georgia, and I put out weekly videos all about what it's like to live in Metro Atlanta. We talk about the homes in Metro Atlanta. We talk about the schools. We even talk about the different cities around Metro Atlanta. And in this video, we're talking about the top 5 suburbs in Metro Atlanta for families. Right off the bat, let's talk about Duluth, Georgia. Duluth is located in the northeast part of Metro Atlanta in Gwinnett County. Also in Gwinnett County is Beaufort, Suwanee, Lawrenceville, and generally speaking, Gwinnett County and Duluth are known for having some of the best schools in all of Metro Atlanta. No question that the school ratings in Duluth is one of the reasons why so many families live there. Harris Elementary School is a 9 out of 10, River Trail Middle School is a 9 out of 10, and Northview High School is also a 9 out of 10. Another thing that makes the city of Duluth a great suburb for families is the home values there in Duluth. Generally speaking, the farther out you go from the city of Atlanta, the better the home values are going to be. So when you're super close to Atlanta, cities like Sandy Springs or Vinings are going to have very high average home values. Sandy Springs and Vinings have an average home value of around 800,000 or 900,000, but Duluth is a little bit farther out in Metro Atlanta, farther away from the city of Atlanta. So the average home value in Duluth is about 450,000, which is a big difference compared to some of those other cities like Sandy Springs. No question that it's very possible to find a 3-bed, 2-bath home, 2,000 square feet in the city of Duluth for about 450,000. And that's another reason why so many families live in that city. Another thing you should know about when it comes to the city of Duluth is the town center there. It's really a great place to hang out, lots of character and lots of charm in the town center of Duluth. There's a big green lawn space for the kids to play, for people to walk around and jog. And then a lot of the buildings there in the center of Duluth were built in 1950s, 1960s. So it really has a historic charm to the city. And there's also a train that goes right through the center of the town center of Duluth, which really provides for a very interesting atmosphere. Overall, the vibe of the city of Duluth is something that you would find in a typical suburban neighborhood. Lots of young families, lots of neighborhoods all around the city. And then there's also sporadic shopping here and there. And then that town center of Duluth really provides a big difference to the rest of Duluth. That town center certainly has like a downtown kind of feel, lots of things very close to each other. So very easy to walk around that town center. If you lived very close to the town center of Duluth, you'd have very easy walkability to and from those different areas. The next Atlanta suburb that's great for families is the city of Marietta. Of course, if you're thinking about moving to Marietta or any of the suburbs around Metro Atlanta, feel free to call, text, or email me anytime. Thank you so much to everyone who has reached out. I'm more than happy to help. Marietta is in the northwest part of Metro Atlanta, very close to Interstate 75. Some other main roads that go through Marietta are Cobb Parkway and the 120 Loop. The 120 Loop is one of the highways that goes around the city of Marietta, making it very easy to get to all the different parts of the city. Marietta is very close to cities like Alpharetta or Roswell, but the thing about Marietta is that the average home value is much lower than cities like Alpharetta. The average home value in Marietta is about 450,000, which makes it really a great option for families who are trying to find excellent school districts and plenty of things to do and not break the bank. Marietta is certainly a great fit. When it comes to public schools in the city of Marietta, there's no question that Marietta has excellent school ratings. Mountain View Elementary School is a 10 out of 10, Hightower Trail Middle School is a 9 out of 10, and Lassiter High School is a 10 out of 10. The school ratings in Marietta is certainly one of the biggest draws for many families who are coming to the city of Marietta. Something else that attracts many families to the city of Marietta is Marietta Square. Marietta Square is like the downtown part of Marietta. There are lots of shops around there. There's also the courthouse, which is kind of, I guess, the reason why it's the downtown part of Marietta, but in the middle of Marietta Square is like a park area. There's also restaurants all around Marietta Square, and so it's a great place to come and spend time, especially evenings and weekends. Also, the farmers market in Marietta is a big draw and brings lots of people to Marietta Square during the weekends. Generally speaking, the vibe of Marietta is really a suburban kind of feel. It's not very close to the city of Atlanta, so there really is not a whole lot of traffic there. There is traffic in Marietta like during rush hour, so in the morning times and in the evening times, there is traffic, especially on Interstate 75, but otherwise, it's a suburban kind of area. There are lots of neighborhoods, there's shopping here and there, and that kind of suburban feel is one of the things that attracts a lot of families to the city of Marietta. Number 3 on the list for best Atlanta suburbs for families is the city of Woodstock. Woodstock is also in the northwest part of Marietta, but it's in Cherokee County. The thing that makes Woodstock so much different than some of the other suburbs in this video is that the home values in Woodstock are much better than the other suburbs that we're talking about. Some of the main roads that run through Woodstock are Highway 92 and Main Street. Main Street goes right through the downtown part of Woodstock, and the downtown part of Woodstock has lots of shops, again, lots of restaurants. It's a great place to hang out, spend time. Lots of people come here all throughout the day, actually. There's really a never-ending amount of people there in the downtown Woodstock area. And keep in mind, though, that there's only one road that goes through downtown Woodstock, which makes it kind of congested with traffic a lot, and the parking situation there in Woodstock also sucks. I believe they're building a parking garage there, which hopefully will help out with the parking situation, but there really is so many things to do there in downtown Woodstock, which is one of the things that makes it a great suburb for families. Also, the average home value in Woodstock is about $400,000, which is the lowest of the average home values of all of the suburbs in this video. And we can't fail to mention the public schools in Woodstock. Bascom Elementary School is an 8 out of 10, Mabry Middle School is an 8 out of 10, and River Ridge High School is an 8 out of 10. So we have excellent schools, we have great home values, and a great downtown area. No question that Woodstock is a great suburb for families. And the general vibe of Woodstock is kind of an older city. It's not quite as new as cities like Alpharetta, so it's really got this kind of charm and character to it, especially in the downtown area. Really, Woodstock is kind of one of the up-and-coming suburbs of Metro Atlanta. Lots of people are starting to move there more and more, trying to find those lower home values and the excellent school ratings. So Woodstock is certainly growing a lot, especially in these last few years. Something to think about if you're wanting to move in Woodstock is that home values will certainly continue to appreciate in Woodstock, but Woodstock also is growing a lot, and so hopefully we'll see better school ratings, hopefully we'll see more job opportunities in Woodstock, but there's no question that Woodstock is an excellent option for families who are wanting to move to Metro Atlanta. And then this next suburb that's great for families is Suwanee. Suwanee is in the northeast part of Metro Atlanta, also in Gwinnett County. Suwanee is off of Interstate 85, but some other main roads that run through Suwanee are Peachtree Industrial Boulevard and Buford Highway. These are the roads that are going to have the most amount of traffic congestion as people are trying to get to work in Atlanta during rush hour and back home in the evenings during rush hour. The average home value in Suwanee is another great reason why it's so good for families. The average home value there is about $450,000 to $500,000 compared to the city of Alpharetta, where the average home value is $700,000 or $800,000, and Suwanee is certainly an excellent choice, especially considering the quality of schools that you can find in Suwanee. Riverside Elementary School is a 9 out of 10, River Trail Middle School is a 9 out of 10, and North Gwinnett High School is a 9 out of 10. So we have excellent home values and we have excellent schools in Suwanee, and there's no question that lots of families are moving to the city of Suwanee. In addition to that, Suwanee also has an excellent town center. There is a big park area there in the town center. There's an amphitheater, also city halls there, and then lots of shops and restaurants all around town center in the city of Suwanee. It's very common to find families there spending time or people picnicking there in the park in the town center area of Suwanee. And the general feel of the city of Suwanee is that it's a bit of a smaller town compared to city of Marietta, which is one of the largest cities in all of Metro Atlanta. Suwanee certainly has a smaller town feel than the city of Marietta. But again, lots of neighborhoods around the city of Suwanee and lots of shopping around there as well. Certainly one of the best suburbs of Metro Atlanta for families. And then the fifth suburb that's great for families in Metro Atlanta is Kennesaw, Georgia. Kennesaw is in Cobb County, which is also where the city of Marietta is, but Kennesaw is a bit farther west of Marietta and a bit farther north as well. So you're also going to find better home values in the city of Kennesaw. Marietta has an average home value of around 450, whereas the average home value in Kennesaw is going to be around 400 to 425. The school ratings in Kennesaw are also very good. Due West Elementary School is a 9 out of 10. Palmer Middle School is an 8 out of 10, and Kennesaw Mountain High School is an 8 out of 10. Kennesaw doesn't really have much of a downtown area. I mean, they do technically have a downtown area, but it's not one of the best ones in Metro Atlanta. It's just kind of where there's a whole bunch of shopping right there. But the downtown part of Kennesaw is certainly worth checking out if you're ever visiting in Kennesaw. Overall, the general feel of the city of Kennesaw is that it's a much quieter town. There really is not a whole lot of shopping. There's not a whole lot of traffic there in Kennesaw. Of course, there is some traffic sometimes in the city of Kennesaw, but it's not like the city of Marietta. It's not like how it is in Gwinnett County. Kennesaw doesn't have as big of a population as some of those other cities, so it's a quieter town. You can find great average home values, and the school ratings there in Kennesaw are excellent. If you want to know more about what it's like to live in the city of Kennesaw, check out this video. I'll see you there.